Planet Reddit. Introverts of Reddit, what is the one thing you wish extroverts could understand about you? I guess maybe personal boundaries. It's fun to hang out, but doing so over and over again for hours at a time can be kind of draining. But if you try and verbalize this to someone, it's possible that it could be taken as it's draining because you're such a handful or some other negative way. It's just because I'm introverted. Oh, I understand this one. Even on the phone, it can be kind of draining, and I fortunately don't even have any anxiety disorders. That when I cancel plans, it is no reflection on them as individuals, my friendship with them, how I feel about them, etc. It's just that, when I made those plans, I thought I could do it / would want to do it, but we could enjoy an alternative, still together, just not out and around many people. If they are open to that alternative, then that's great. If not, then either way, it has no bearing on your feelings about them. What being introverted actually means XD, yeah, that's a good one. That I do enjoy socializing. I just have a time limit on how long I can socialize, and that I'm very selective about who I enjoy socializing with. Yep, very true. Just because I don't talk to you doesn't mean that I don't like you. True. Just because I don't want to go out doesn't mean I don't like you. Also, especially in a work context. Just because I don't chat you up about every little thing doesn't mean I don't like you. So much this. I feel like in a shared / open office space, this is especially difficult to get across when everyone around you is talking about their kids, upcoming travel plans, dinner from last night, and everything under the sun, while typing away on their computers and flipping through files. I personally find it difficult to simultaneously focus on work and chat about non-work stuff. So, if I have been assigned some work, my instinct is to do that and check it off my to-do list as soon as possible. Thankfully, my colleagues are considerate folks who understand this about me now, and they know that when I'm not contributing to a conversation about someone's cousin's wedding, I don't really have anything against them. I was just explaining this to my co-workers on Monday. Our busiest day is Monday, and on top of that, I'm not a morning person. The extroverts act like it's a family reunion every Monday morning and chatter endlessly for the first hour of the day. Meanwhile, I zone out and get to work. One of them asked if I was okay because I looked serious and wasn't talking, so I had to explain that my brain doesn't multitask with talking and working. Even though I'm an introvert, I'm decent at chit-chat if someone else starts the convo, but if I try to talk and work at the same time, my work gets all messed up. Thankfully they understood. What's kind of sad is that the extroverts in the office don't seem to care if their work is delayed or asked up. It's like their sole purpose in life is talking, no matter how benign the topic. Alone is not the same thing as lonely. I saw this quote a year ago, and it sums it up perfectly. I like being alone. I have control over my own space. Therefore, in order to win me over, your presence has to be better than my solitude. You're not competing with another person, you are competing with my comfort zone. That is so perfect. Well said. I hate people. You will hate me more. Do I get a date with you now? I like how you think, but I still hate you. Y'all are so cute. You seem like really nice people. I hate all of you. It's not that I don't want to talk to you, it's that I straight up don't want to talk. At all. To anyone. Yes. Please understand that it's probably not about you at all. But if you insist on me being too quiet, it will be. 1000% this point out I don't talk much, it'll be silent as a monk for eternity. And it's not because I'm shy. I just don't want to say anything. I, myself, confused 4 years growing up being introverted with being shy, because everyone always told me I was shy, so I thought I was shy. As I grew up I realized I wasn't shy, just overwhelmed sometimes by the amount of people and sounds surrounding me. If you point out that I'm quiet I'm 100x less likely to ever open up to you. I wish I could upvote this twice. I wanna crawl inside myself every time someone says this to me. I try to open up more and try my best to, but when people say I'm quiet I want to open a wall and seal myself inside it. I had to go to a big family reunion / gathering once. I just wanted to read, but I also wanted to connect with a couple family members, so I eventually kinda opened up, joined some activities, and started to enjoy myself, but then someone said something along the lines of, "Oh, I see you're coming out of your shell." Nope. Nope. I'm going right back in my shell for the rest of the visit. Yes, this recently was visiting my partner's family and was trying my best to be social. At dinner one of them said that I'm not shy anymore, and then another said we fixed that, and the rest of the family continued to discuss my no longer being shy. That was the most unbearable dinner ever, and I just wanted to hide afterwards. Oh, that sounds absolutely horrid. Sorry you had to deal with that. I felt like I could share and be social because I trusted you, but now that you've made such a big deal out of it, it's unlikely to ever happen again. And I remember in middle school, my English teacher had us do an activity where she would call one person's name out, and then the rest of the class would have to write words describing that person on the board. The majority of mine were all various synonyms for quiet, timid, and shy. I didn't particularly enjoy that activity very much. All through high school I got called quiet constantly, and it made me wanna die. That we need to recharge after so much interaction. That's me. I'm also a cashier, and I like the interaction with people while I'm there, 40 hours/week, give or take a few. Now I don't know if I'm an introvert or an extrovert. Being an introvert doesn't necessarily mean you hate social interaction. If you're like me, you may love interacting with people, and the only thing that makes you an introvert is that interaction is draining and you need time alone to recharge. Exactly. I found surprisingly that the opposite is true for extroverts. I have a friend who is a complete extrovert, and he says he finds being alone is draining and needs to recharge by being around people. When he invites people for a BBQ, you can bet he had a lonely week. Whoa, that's strange. I've never thought that being with other people would help people recharge. That's interesting. It's like an energy siphon. All of the energy that introverts burn is absorbed by the extroverts. Is this why the extroverts find and befriend us? Taking us places with them? They're stealing our energy. In any social group party, I'm happy to sit silently and observe. No, I'm not feeling left alone. No, I'm not getting bored. Your pointing that out only makes me more awkward. If I do show up to some group event, I'm not going to completely change to some social butterfly just because I'm there. I'll sit and watch like usual, and maybe interact with a couple of people that I'm friends with, but I have no plans on becoming friends with everyone there. That said, if someone does approach me, I'm more than willing to have a conversation, but please make it something interesting. Yeah, I can agree with this too. If someone is genuinely trying to be nice, I'll try to talk with them, but if they are just wanting to talk for the sake of talking, just gossiping or carrying on, I'm out. Thank you for supporting Planet Reddit. I love you. Subscribe for 3 videos a day.